What's going on, guys? So we got Perth Pro Players team member Chris here. He came 25th at the Oceania Regionals, and my man played Gogeta. So Old Faithful for him, for sure. So let's get into it straight away. Everyone knows what this leader does by this point.
Yeah.
It pretty much says you've charged an energy, you've lost the game most of the time, right?
If you tap an energy, you lose
Yeah,
the game.
you're right. Sorry, yeah. If you tap an energy, you lose the game.
If you tap out, you lose the game.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
He attacks, he draws cards, he mills cards to the warp. He attacks, he draws cards, he mills cards to the warp.
Perfect.
Sweet.
That's a great explanation. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, now, chain.
Absolutely. So all these guys, they all turn sideways.
Yes.
This guy turns sideways, warps a card.
Mm-hmm.
This guy turns sideways and then plays 2 more cards that turn sideways.
Yep.
This guy turns sideways, occasionally turns sideways to stop an opponent's attack.
Yes, yeah. He always turns sideways, though.
Yeah. One way or another, he's turning sideways.
Yeah.
Very unusual. Yeah.
Now, explain your ratio. So 4-3-4.
The only reason this isn't 4 is because we want to try and keep it to 50, as close to 50 as we can.
Yep,
They're all great. This one is the least necessary early because you can only play if your opponent has 2 or more. That's it. I'd play 4 of them if I could.
Yeah, fair enough.
But this is mandatory. It's removal. This is even more mandatory because it's even better removal.
Yes, definitely. And I guess that the 6 cost at the top that we can see, the blocker, deals with poutine very easily for you.
Yeah, it deals with poutine, deals with slug, deals with a lot. It's like 8 cards that interrupt Broly Chain as well, which is nice.
Yes, definitely.
There's a lot of reasons to want to play all of these guys.
Yeah.
A lot of reasons to want to see all of them. Those are the most important cards.
Most of the time, want to see this guy turn 1.
Also, just going to linger on this card real quick.
Yeah, definitely. It's finally,
I think last time,
for anyone who has seen our deck profiles and it hasn't been complete, it's finally complete. I think last time you had it complete as well.
Maybe did I?
I think you just got it, which is really nice.
I've had profiles like this before. That ideal old one, but we've fixed that.
We're
it's all good.
We're finally a full winner set, which is really nice.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Here.
Gokus. So let's go into our accounts of all the Gokus and stuff. So 4 of this 30k.
We're not playing any 30k Vegetas. We cut them. They're just not better than. They weren't good enough to bother with. Basically, we're playing more 5k Gokus, I think, to make up for it. But we can't not play this guy. He gets back. You essentially just get back any.
Yeah, pretty much anything we just saw.
You want.
Yeah.
Which is great. Your opponent kills this during your turn. You play this. You get it back. You play another one, or you fetch back whatever you need.
Definitely.
A couple more cards in the deck that you can get back. But you'll never not play this. I think I've seen some people playing like 2, which is really weird.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I don't know.
The amount I see you play this card as well, like especially commentating videos, like this is probably one of the most clutch cards. It's a 30k swing. It's pretty much free in this deck as well. Plus, it refuels your warp to get these Gogetas out on play, and it also grabs back these Gogetas, which is insane.
It's very, very, very important. Even if you're not pairing it with anything, it's just important to be able to cycle your stuff and put out a big 30k body.
For sure.
Where are we? This is all of the pairs we're playing.
Yep.
So we're playing 4 of each of the True Fighting Spirits.
Yep.
And then we're playing some more pairs here as well.
MVP of the day for these little 1 costs. What was it?
I mean, True Fighting Spirit.
Yep.
For sure.
The Goku
specifically.
Yes.
Punishing people for counters is very, very important. We're playing, so it's a mandatory 4 of. This guy, less necessary, but you just want to awaken as quickly as you can. You need as many pairs of Vegetas as you want. And the crit Vegeta is the only other option. It's just not that good. So we're just playing 4 of this. And then this is what we replaced 30k Vegetas with. We had like 30k Vegetas to pair with this. This is just better. It's a double strike without needing to tap an energy for a Champa.
Yeah, for sure.
It's basically all it is.
For sure.
And then it's a pair with these that you don't mind warping, because that's the other thing. If you have to like warp this to put a setup for Union Fusion, it just kind of feels bad.
Yep.
We'd rather have kind of bad cards that work as Union Fusion instead. But these are the important ones. These are the filler ones. Pretty much.
Yeah, fair enough.
Then we've got our Vegex cards. That is, say, all the free cards that we get to mill and
pretty much. Cool.
So
explain your ratios, I guess, with Kai and Mira.
I don't know. It's weird. I actually ended up. This was a side out. The 4th copy of this was sided out most games to try and fit stuff in.
Yep.
And honestly, it was only the 3 of this because I needed to fit in. Like main deck tech, essentially main deck side.
Yeah.
So I had to find something to cut, and this is the most reason I wanted to cut. You can't combo with it. The only reason you want to ever draw a 2nd copy is so you can tuck one underneath to go for a swing.
Yep.
And Forkai, you keep Forkai because you can combo with it. That was the logic there.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that makes sense for sure.
But it would often be the side out. The first thing I side out for sure.
Yeah.
And Animality Assault Trunks is it's a free draw if you mill it, which is awesome.
Yep.
Or it's a free draw 2 or a free draw 3. I haven't put off the free draw 4 yet.
Yeah, we've just seen the 3, and if you haven't seen the video, you guys need to check it out. There is a game. He just rips 3 off the top. I think it was first mill, correct?
It was like the second.
Second mill.
The
game
game was going terribly. I had nothing. I had no fusion material at all, and I just draw 3 cards. I'm like, yeah, right, that's fine.
I mean, you can't complain, right? You can't complain.
Yeah. This card's so much more important than I thought it was. I played the side event the day after, and I couldn't have this, and the deck didn't work.
Yeah, it's huge. I'm surprised. Like, I think most decks are running this now.
Yeah, I think that once everyone found out that that's a thing you can do, everyone's playing 4 of it.
And I think
you should.
The huge thing as well is like a lot of the time you put 2 pieces in with your Union Fusion, right? And then you just need 1 extra card. That's all you need. You get your overwhelm. You've re-put the Union Fusion targets back into the warp, which is perfect.
That's the thing. Like, you can't mill too much. You're gonna. It's random. Once you get 1 pair, sometimes that's all you're gonna have a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Being able to get them back into the warp with this early, so you can actually make plays happen, is very, very important.
And I think the best thing is it just comes back to hand at the end of the turn as well.
Yeah, you can just
that's the stupid thing. Is like you just keeps
free charge, free combo.
Yeah.
You can like draw this, and then search one. You can and then you combo it to make the other one ready to play.
Yep.
After your other 2 Union Fusion materials.
Yeah, which is perfect.
The only thing we changed, I think the only thing that we changed in the whole deck is this guy.
Yeah.
The -2 would come up so much whenever I play it to just win games for free, but I think Pycon would have been just better against Icarus. Exactly against Icarus.
Yeah, so would you maybe side that in future, or would you change it to main it?
I'd probably just main it.
Yeah.
The difference is, it's not worth siding it. I think I'll just go one or the other.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
That's all the important stuff. I think all the rest of the cards are just kind of
just generic good stuff.
Just good stuff that we could fit in.
Yeah.
So let's just do it all out at once.
Why not?
All
right, now let's explain. So Kai.
It's the most efficient negate you have. You can combo with it, and you combo with it from the hand when you're trying to kill someone, but you also play it, combo it from the field.
For sure.
You want to try and kill people, not brick on extra cards like Petrification or Power Burst.
Yeah.
I think it was at 4 for a while. In fact, it would have been like this instead, where it's just 4 Kai.
Yep.
There's too many situations where Petrification is necessary. And we had to cut it down to, it's like 52 or something.
Try to keep it as close to 50, yeah.
So we had to cut it down. 3 main deck Quetzalcoatl because Icarus is the worst matchup and it's the best card I have to beat it.
For sure. This next to True Fighting is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, exactly. You want to see as many of these as possible so you can just do 1 turn off the other after the other. Double Sharper. Don't need to do more than that, although maybe you could. You have Double Strike on your thwarting, but that's basically it. But I was fine with 2 of this. Super Kamehameha is too good all the time to not have in the main.
It says no to riposte like Oceanus, like any of those negates that play bodies out that have effects. It pretty much stops that whole thing.
Like there's so many decks where this is good, and you're trying to go aggro, and it just works.
And I guess they're the things that slow you down in a way, stop you from doing what you want to do. You want to get as many swings as possible. That stops it from happening.
Even defensively, honestly, it's a good card.
Yeah.
If your opponent's trying to put pressure on you with something, you got Super Kamehameha to stop them down. It's still really good.
She's good. All right, so explain your reasoning for Petrification, because there's not many lists that would run this.
I don't know why. It's really good. You auto lose to mill. This stops Freezer.
Yes, definitely.
It's sort of like it's kind of like a rogue, the main deck rogue card, I suppose.
Yeah.
That beats rogue. So it stops mill because it stops the Freezer. You don't lose to SS4 Gogeta because it stops that. Gogeta because it stops that. It's actually really good in this matchup, if in the mirror, because the mirror you never go in. You play for like 7 turns and play a growing game. So being able to just stall them out is really, really important because it hits. You can hit the SS3 that plays 2 1-drops, just give it no effect.
Yep.
Or you can hit the 2 1-drops to stop one attack and essentially stop 2 attacks for 1. But also stop them from taking life, which is really important.
Yep, for sure.
What else? There's like a whole list. You're up against blue yellow. It stops Kefla.
Yep.
There's more. It's way too valuable to not be in the main.
It's a great card.
16 as well in theory.
Yes, it does.
Because it stops the dual attack, but it also stops them blocking the next turn. I played a Future Trunks round 6. He played the 8 cost Future Trunks. He attacked with his leader to give it critical. Repetrification, negate the future trunks. He can't swing double strike crit twice.
Yep.
And it comes back to my turn, and I declare an attack, and he goes block. I'm like, no.
It's got no blocker. It's got nothing. It's blank, bro.
Sorry. You're tapped out.
Yeah. Very good card.
Yeah.
For sure.
You definitely need to play this. Oh, and Broly Swap. Broly Swap was the other big one.
Yes. I'm surprised. I don't know if anyone saw Broly Swap on the day, but I didn't really see much.
It was my round 2.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's a really good card against Broly Swap.
It is, yeah. It doesn't necessarily stop a turn, but like it stops one extra piece.
Yes.
If there's a difference between them going into the 4 cost, ending on the 4 cost or the 5 cost, that's a big difference.
Yeah, definitely.
So definitely worth playing, in my opinion.
Cool. All right, let's jump into the side then.
No.
No? Oh no, we have one card left. My apologies.
This man
My apologies.
is not giving respect to the girl.
The best card in the deck, probably, right?
Yeah, it is a 40k vanilla.
Yeah,
that's a 0 energy.
I mean, look, you probably play this differently to some other people as well, because you just want it sometimes as just a free 40k swing, right?
Yeah, most of the time that's all it was. I think I saw it a bunch of games, and it just didn't. It wasn't needed as a counter attack. I had it in my hand, and I just didn't need it. And I was like, I'm going to kill you with the 40k vanilla. Get a close up of that. That's a gorgeous card.
We'll get a close. It's such a nice looking card.
Just real quick.
My question
is... This is very relevant, but let's just point out all the hearts on this card.
Yeah. And that's how much Chris loves this card.
Yeah. The one you'll never see is the one right here.
Yes.
There you go. We got that. Perfect. No, it's great. It's great.
It's an amazing card for sure. Very good card.
Good. It's a free 40k vanilla. Very, very powerful.
Definitely. All right.
Now we're on to the side deck.
And it's so much cheaper than Kai, right? You don't have to pay energy to swing with a 40k. Perfect.
Who wants to pay energy?
Yeah,
you do
crazy.
It turn 1.
Crazy.
Ridiculous. Why did they print this card?
All right. So I guess more counters.
Sure. So that is. So I had a plan here. I like this.
Yes.
Super Kamehameha came in against exactly Icarus.
Yep.
Double power burst, replace petrification against Icarus.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also it comes in against aggro as well, because you just want negates.
Yep, definitely.
Same comes in against aggro, so it comes in against the mirror, comes in against Broly Swap.
Mm-hmm.
Aggro, really good card.
Definitely a good card.
Very, very powerful. I think I played 1 or 2 matches or games where it was like this into this a couple of turns.
Yep.
Because the deck kind of plays, when it doesn't go off, you really just sort of sit there and swing and warp a thing and pass some of the time. You're sort of forced into a grind, and when you have stuff like this, it's very, very valuable.
It just makes your grind better than theirs.
Yeah, because they just don't get to do anything for 2 turns. It's perfect.
So
this is for, I don't know, it's for something it's for Hatch.
Yeah.
For Hatch and
how
other long
often did this
games.
actually come in?
It never came up. Never played matchups where it mattered.
Didn't think so.
In theory, like it's good against growing games, so you could play against Icarus, except that it's going to rest it when you play it. It's
yes.
the worst thing in the world.
Yep. I mean, at least it's always protected against Icarus, because I don't think there's any way they can really.
They can find a flasher.
They can find a flasher, right, and then kill it. That's the only downside, I guess.
You've also tapped 4, and they're gonna.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. You're right.
If they couldn't rest it, I'd go for it. If they couldn't just counterplay rest it, I'd absolutely play that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't worth it.
Definitely. 3 max power.
This is just sort of generic. Get rid of big stuff. But Magnificent Shadow probably should have been on the combo killer thing.
Yep.
There's a Demogram. There's a new Kai, I think, that kills 9 drops.
It could be
St.
that.
Generals.
Yeah.
Never played against Sin, so it didn't matter. Third petrification, in case we run into all the decks that where petrification is good.
Which there's a long list, so.
Yeah, it comes up a lot.
For sure.
And then 3 Deburas. We don't care too much about Cell Surge.
Yep. I think you just kill them before they can really do much.
Yeah, but it's nice little extra win. But also enter at 16. Just in case we run into that, because they do make you discard cards occasionally.
Yep.
Or a fair bit, I think.
Yeah, a fair bit if they get it.
So we had that as well, but never played against any of that, so this never came in.
Yep, awesome. All right, there we go, guys. There's main and side. Now, before we get going, Chris, any shout-outs?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, we're going to shout out our sponsor, Team Card Titan. Go buy some of these cards on their auction page.
Yes.
We're going to have alt arts from Mythic Boosters soon. I'm sure you better get those there. Get the gold stamped alt arts on the
Definitely.
auctions.
And Gogeta's thankfully in it.
Yeah, exactly. Gogeta and SS4 Goku.
Yes.
And big shout out to TAC Games around the whole event.
Yeah, awesome.
They did a really good job, apart from just one problem at the start. We start like an hour late. There was a bit of an issue with whatever.
Yep.
The entire day went good. Sure. I think most people had a pretty good time. So shout out to them for making that all happen.
Awesome. All right, there we go, guys. If you guys enjoy these videos, please remember to subscribe, hit that bell to stay notified, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.